What's your name?
My name is Charles Hutchinson III. You can call me CJ though.
What brings you to Morehead State?
I got my mom really because she wanted me to get the college experience, and I got an academic scholarship here, so that's what made me come here.
And I heard that you are a professional carpenter.
On the way to be that.
On the way to be. That's good, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what got you wanting to go into carpentry?
What made me go into carpentry was me being in high school and having a construction class. I had found a love of building and hands work with doing all the tools, cutting, doing the roofing and stuff like that. So that's what really made me want to pursue that.
And when you say you went to carpentry school in high school, what school did you go to and where was it located?
Went to West Creek High School in Tennessee.
They have a good shop there, and what did you actually build in there?
So what we really built was the first thing we built, we had to cut out our first initial of our name, and then we built a birdhouse, a step stool, and then we went outside and built a portable classroom.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? Who's that buddy there with you today?
It's my main man, Firecracker Dan.
And you known him for a few minutes, haven't you?
Learned a lot about him too.
What'd you learn about him?
He's a lady man for sure.
Yeah.
He went around the world, a lot of places too, like Iraq, England, a lot of places, man.
And what about in the States? Did he go into any other state or just stay in the state of Kentucky?
He went to California, Arizona, Tennessee, and a lot more places.
So he's
too.
traveled, hasn't he? And he just likes to go, I guess. And what did you think about Firecracker Dan when you met him for the first time?
Big inspiration. He influences a lot of kids, a lot of people my age as well too, to just live life and learn a lot.
And did you see any other of his next of kin?
Yeah, I seen some of his girlfriend, some of his.
What was her name?
Wasn't her name Nan?
Yeah, Firecracker, wasn't it?
Firecracker Nan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned about her, learned about the hens, chicken.
What's them chickens all about?
So, the chickens, they're about like how like the what is it called? I forget what it's called.
Wasn't Easter, was it?
It was Easter.
Yeah.
There was one with the Easter, and then you had the Halloween edition, the pumpkin head one.
Did you like that one?
And then he had the snowman one, which I liked a lot too.
Yeah, that reminds you of Frosty, didn't it? And Christmas Snowman. And there's some other Christmas characters out there. You remember any other ones?
There was the Rudolph one, the Christmas tree, and the elf one.
Did you learn any other new reindeer that's got colored noses?
The blue nose one and the green nose one.
Okay, what's the blue nose one all about?
The blue nose one, he was the one that was able to take him to the coldest storms. So yeah.
Christmas Eve? All around the world.
All around the world and delivering presents to the
And what
kids.
was the green nose reindeer about old Rango?
The green one, he had 16 reindeer who had the green nose and was able to travel through tropical storms.
And what did Rango say about his great-grandfather, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, about his nose? You know, it brightened up and everything? What did he say about that?
I forget what he said about that.
Did he say if grandfather's nose would have blown out, you know, like batteries?
To take over.
Didn't have no other reindeer take over, did he? And Rango didn't know what was wrong with great-grandfather. You know, just that one nose that brightened the sky that Christmas Eve, and it were to burn out like a battery burn out of a flashlight, they'd been hurting, wouldn't they? So that was Rango. What do you think about all the books you got to see out there a minute ago?
Some of the books, the Blue Ring, the Blue Jewel, that one caught my eye.
That's a good book. That illustration is very beautiful, isn't it? And I don't know whether I've ever seen a book of a much more beautiful illustration than that book's got. I really haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah, and it's kind of special, isn't it? So what are you going to do? You're going to tell your sisters about this Firecracker Dan? I heard you had 3 sisters. One's in the Army, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell her about it so she can introduce her to Firecracker Dan and all his other partners and stuff like that, all his friends and his girlfriend.
That'd be great. Does she use Facebook or anything?
I have no clue.
I don't know, do you?
I have no clue.
She might. But if she don't, you can get the pictures to her without any trouble, can't you?
Of course, of course.
Now, where's those books sell at? You remember?
You can find them on Amazon. Amazon.com, and if you type in
John Wesley Burton.
John Wesley Burton, and you'll find all his books, or sometimes you'll have to put in John W. Burton to find some books too as well.
And to the Haymaker 360, you may have to mark the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And type that title in, then you'll find it. They kind of separate them a little bit, but we don't know why, do we?
Yeah, we don't know.
Can't figure that one out. But I want to thank you for filming here today.
Of course, of course. I would like to thank you for having me.
And where can they go watch your video at? You remember? At Firecracker Dan Land?
Firecracker Dan Land
on what?
YouTube.com.
Okay, you don't say that again?
You can find me on Firecracker Dan Land on YouTube.com.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you
and
for having me.
you can come by and visit Dan and me anytime you want.
Of course, thank you.
And if you're a good carpenter, you can make your own Dan, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see you later.
All right, man. Thank you.